guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a February monthly budget, February budget with me, where I go over all of my January, what I spent in the month of January, and then I also set up my budget for the month of February. As I'm filming this, it is February 4th. I can't believe it's already February. The month of January just like flew by. I think it's because I started the year off in Mexico, so I was on vacation, and it just kind of flew from there. So I just thought I would film one of these videos for you today. I haven't filmed a monthly budget since I think November, so it's been a few months at Sephora, and then I also have like my 9-to-5 job, 8-to-4 job, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, anyway, I just thought I would get into today's budget video, and then yeah, let's do it. So starting off with January, my income summary. So I projected that I'd bring in $4,000 for the month of January. I actually brought in $4,324 with, I did get a pay raise in my 9-to-5, and then I also got a pay raise at Sephora, so that was lovely. So now my weekly or my bi-weekly pay for my 8-to-4 job is $1,598. So I'm making about $60, $70 more per pay, which is lovely. Sephora paycheck number 1 was $255. Sephora paycheck number 2 was $331. And then I also got a payment from the federal government because of the big storm in September. So if you made a certain amount of money, you got money from the government. So that was nice. So going on to my bill summary, I had my phone bill, which is $66. I am going to be looking into seeing if I can change providers because I bought my phone outright. I'm gonna kind of shop around to see if I can get a better deal somewhere else. So that's on my list to do for the month of February. Next, Peloton, $17. Patreon, $13. I've canceled that for next month. Crave is $18. I'm gonna keep that because I do watch that like almost every day. Disney Plus was $19. I have canceled that for the next month. YouTube Premium, $14. I do use that all the time, so I'm gonna keep that. And then finally Epidemic Sound, which is the music that I use in my YouTube videos. So I'm kind of thinking if I should keep it or if I shouldn't. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about that, but I will see. I'll kind of reflect in the month of February. So for a grand total, I spent $168. Next, on to expenses. I'm not sure what happened with my spreadsheet, but it kind of got all weird, so I had to kind of move some of the categories down on the spreadsheet. But for books, I budgeted $50 because I've gotten into reading again. I really only spent $16 because I realized that I had a bunch of books here at my house. Next was self-care. I budgeted $200. I really spent $327. Restaurants, I budgeted $200 and I spent $80. Doing fun things, I budgeted $100 and I really spent $41. Shopping, I budgeted $400 and I spent $414. Health, I budgeted $100 and I really spent $50. So I did pretty good. So I budgeted $1,050 and I really spent $928. So I was under budget, which I'm really proud of. Some categories I went over, but then a lot of the categories I went under, so I'm really happy with that. Next, into savings. For my TFSA, which is where I put the money for my condo down payment, I budgeted to save $1,000. I really spent I saved $1,500, which is $500 over. My RRSP, I budgeted $100 and I put in $100, which I never really go over and under on that because it's automatic out of my banking account. So that is just to basically reduce my taxes at tax time because I have 2 jobs. I'm putting more money in it now, so at tax time I don't get hit with a tax bill. Next, I have, what is this? Oh, so I have also an account where I'm putting money towards furnishing my condo whenever I move in. So my goal for the month was to put in $1,000 and I really put $1,300 in. So my goal for that account I think is to have like $6,500 to $7,000 in there for like a couch, for like a TV stand, for a TV, like anything that I need to furnish my condo, I kind of want to put in there. And then also I'm putting money in that account to like for my closing costs. I'm trying to save now, so I'm not like in a rush to furnish it at the end because I do want to get like a lot of new stuff for my condo. So anyway, that's why I'm putting all that money away now. My next one is emergency fund, which is an account that I've just started, I think, investing in October. So my goal for the month was to put in $100 and I really put $200 in. And then my vacation fund, my goal is to just have money in there in case a trip comes up. I can have the money to go on a trip without like having to put it on a credit card or anything like that. So my goal for the month was to put $100 in, and I really put $300 in. So altogether my goal for savings and investing was $2,300, but I really put $3,400 in. So I did really good there as well. And just going over my expenses, some of the bigger ones or like newer ones that I've put in, I did a little bit of online shopping at Abercrombie, and then also I got a pair of boots, which I am returning because they don't fit. So I'm gonna get that refund back in the month of February. I also got some stuff at Joe Fresh. I got like some tripods and lighting things for videos and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. I did really good on going out. Another thing that was a little bit more expensive this month was self-care. So I got lasered. I'm getting my nails done, so that's a little bit more expensive, but look how cute they are. And so I'm definitely upping my self-care budget because those things are really important to me. I went to the dentist. I also went to the chiropractor. So, you know, things happen, and that's why I have money set aside for health and self-care, because those two categories are super important to me. But yeah, that is my budget. So I saved 75.6% of my take home. I did 3.7 went towards bills and 20.6% went to expenses, which is super good. And if you've never seen one of my videos before, I have a really good retirement savings pension plan, so you will not see me invest into retirement really, except for my RRSP, which I just put $100 a month into. So I put $50 bi-weekly, so whatever that is, $100 to $150 a month. I just do that for tax reasons. I mean, it's always good to have for retirement, but I have a really good pension plan, so that's not like something that I need to invest in every single month. So just wanted to preface that. Okay, so to go on to the month of February, so I'm getting 2 paychecks from my full-time job and 2 from Sephora, and then hopefully my Sephora bonus will come in as well. So for my paychecks, I'm thinking around $1,598 for both of them, and then for my Sephora paycheck number 1, I'm thinking I'm gonna get around $300. That's just an estimation. It kind of depends on like how many hours I work, if I pick up shifts, if I let shifts go. So I always just kind of ballpark what I think it's gonna be. So I'm assuming $300 for the first one and then $250 for the second one, but who really knows what it's going to be. And then for my Sephora bonus, I'm thinking it's around $500. I'm not 100% sure, and I don't even know if I'm gonna get it this month. I should, but we'll see. My next summary is my bill summary. So phone bill, $66. Like I said, I'm hoping that I can switch phone providers and get a phone bill that's a little bit less, because I don't really use a lot of data because I work from home most of the time, and then I have Wi-Fi whenever I go and work at Sephora and when I go to friends' houses, so I really don't need that much data. My next one is Peloton Digital, which is $17 a month. I use that like every day for all sorts of different meditations, workouts, spin classes, strength classes. I really use it all the time, so that is very worth it to me. Next one is Crave, which is about $20. And I use that all the time too. I love watching Big Bang Theory. It's like my latest obsession. So yeah, anyway, it's expensive, but I use it every day. So the next one, YouTube Premium, $14. I use that every single day because I don't really like watching ads on my YouTube videos. So that one, it comes in handy as well. And I really like downloading YouTube videos if I'm on the go, going on a little trip, or if there's bad weather coming and the power goes out, I like to have YouTube videos downloaded so I can pass the time. The next one, Epidemic Sound, that's music behind my YouTube videos, and that is $21. So I am gonna reevaluate for March to see if I really need it or not. So total of that is $138, which is pretty good. Next, on to expenses summary. Health, I'm budgeting around $200. I might even put that up to $250. No, I think I'll leave it at $200. Next is shopping, which I'm putting at $300. Hopefully I spend under that. I need to like cool it with my shopping. but I don't know, shopping is just my thing. Books, I'm putting at 50 for the month because I'm just like in my reading era and I love to read. My next one is restaurants, which is 200. Hopefully I'll spend under that as well, but we'll see. Fun, I'm putting at 100. So if it's like a concert or something fun I want to do with my friends, it's like not going out, I'm gonna put it under there. Next is self-care, which I'm putting at 200. I probably will spend under that this month. I did get my nails done at the beginning of the month and I'll have to get them done another time in the month of February. So, you know, it gets used up pretty quick. But if I want to go to a yoga class or like go to a workout class, then I'll put it under self-care. Next is miscellaneous at $50. So I think I'm just gonna use that as like basically parking because I started working downtown again. So yeah, I have to pay for parking, which kind of sucks, but anyway, so I'm gonna put $50 in there, and then if anything else comes up, I will put it in there as well. So now onto the final category is savings. My tax-free savings account where I put my down payment, I wanna put $1,500 in there this month. In my move-in fund, furnishing fund, I wanna put $1,000 in there. So like closing costs, furniture, everything like that is in there. My next one is my RRSP, which I'm gonna put $100 in. Like I said, it comes out bi-weekly automatically from my paycheck. So it's great. And it helps me at tax time. Next is my emergency fund. I do wanna put $300 in there this month. And then finally is my travel fund where I wanna put $100. So I just thought I'd go into my emergency fund for a second and just kind of talk about that a little bit more. So the reason why I am making an emergency fund is, well, number one, it's good to have in case of emergency, but I really want to have a fully funded emergency fund of like anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 in case something happens, like something happens at my condo. Like I don't really need it right now because I'm living at home and I don't really have very many expenses, but whenever I move out, like if something happens to my condo or bills get to be a lot and stuff like that, like in the first few like months, I want to be able to have money that I can use in case that I need it, because I'm trying to stay debt free as much as possible. No, I am trying to stay debt free. So to me, like having an emergency fund is like essential. So I've been trying to build that up as much as possible so that I don't have to worry when I do move out. And if things get crazy, I have that money in there that I can pull from. So that's what I'm doing for the month of February. That is my budget with me for this month. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. It feels so good to be filming again, and yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!